What if the best handheld console in 2025 doesn't even come from Nintendo? That's not just clickbait, it might be reality, because in 2025 the handheld gaming war has officially kicked off, and winner takes all. In this video we're counting down the top 5 handheld gaming devices in 2025 that are not the Nintendo Switch, ranked by performance, portability, battery life, and overall fun factor. Some are sleek, some are strange, and some are so powerful they should probably come with a warning label. And stick around to the end, because a brand new one just dropped, and while it's still pretty early, it might be Nintendo's worst nightmare. Let's kick things off at number 5 with the Logitech G Cloud 2, the handheld that basically said, what if you just stream everything and call it a day? It doesn't have a GPU, but it does have guts, and possibly the best battery life on the list. The Cloud 2 was built for one thing, cloud gaming. That means no heavy downloads, no internal heat, and no complicated installs. Just connect to Wi-Fi, open Xbox Cloud Gaming or GeForce Now, and you're playing AAA titles like Starfield or Cyberpunk 2077 in seconds. It sports a sharp 7-inch 1080p display, comfy Xbox-style controls, and a 12-hour battery that just won't quit. It's so efficient, it feels like Logitech made a pact with the battery gods, or maybe they just finally read the manual on power management, unlike the Steam Deck. I digress. Now, it's not perfect. It's a paperweight without a strong internet connection, and local game installs are a no-go, but for streaming fans, this thing's a dream. The Cloud 2 isn't trying to replace your gaming PC, it's trying to be the most convenient gaming device you own, and honestly, it does a pretty good job at doing that. At least when your Wi-Fi isn't being held together by hope and duct tape. If you could stream any game flawlessly anywhere, would you still need to own a console? Coming in at number 4 is a dark horse, a handheld that sounds like it was made way back in the old mythology days, the Loki Max. If the Steam Deck had a cousin that never skipped leg day, this would be it. The Loki Max isn't for casual players, it's for PC gamers who want the full Windows experience in their back pocket. Powered by a Ryzen 7 processor and Radeon graphics, this handheld can run Elden Ring, GTA 5, and Call of Duty natively without breaking a sweat. It's not just about power, it's also about freedom. Want to dual boot Linux? Easy. Mod Skyrim until it breaks? Totally doable. You could even run a full developer environment, or Doom on your toaster, because of course you can. Downsides? The UI isn't exactly beginner friendly. Windows on a 7-inch screen is about as graceful as a goose on roller skates, and battery life? You might want to keep a charger nearby at all times. But for the diehards, this is a portable rig in disguise. It's not mainstream, it's not flashy, it's a pocket-sized PC battle station. Would you trade usability for raw, unfiltered power if it meant playing any PC game on the go? Sliding into number 3 is a console with the most mystery and the most approved. We're talking about the PlayStation Portal 2, or at least what it's rumored to be. The first Portal was basically a PS5 remote with commitment issues, but the sequel? That might just be Sony's redemption arc. Leaked specs suggest standalone cloud support, 5G connectivity, and a vibrant OLED display that could rival the Switch OLED. Throw in adaptive triggers, DualSense haptics, and a new interface optimized for remote play, and this might be the PlayStation handheld we always wanted. Of course, this is Sony we're talking about, so the potential to self-sabotage is high. But if the Portal 2 supports cloud gaming, emulation, and maybe even older PlayStation titles, it might just pull a Vita rebirth. If Sony doesn't mess this up, and that's a big if, this could go from gimmick to game changer in one software update. Would you trust Sony again with handheld gaming, or is this just another Vita-shaped heartbreak waiting to happen? At number 2, we've got the handheld that proved PC gaming on the go actually works, and now it's had a glow up. Same deck, better screen, quieter fan, more battery, basically the Steam Deck, but on its second cup of coffee. The Steam Deck OLED keeps everything that made the original great, massive game library, mod support, emulation, but swaps in a brilliant OLED screen, improved thermals, and longer battery life. It's lighter, faster, and finally has a screen that doesn't look like it was stolen from a 2012 Kindle Fire. Games like Baldur's Gate 3, Hi-Fi Rush, and Cyberpunk 2077 look noticeably sharper with better contrast and smoother animations. And Steam OS, it's better than ever. No Windows weirdness, no drivers to update, just click and play. It's what PC gaming should feel like. Valve didn't reinvent the wheel, they just rounded it out, polished it, and slapped an OLED on top. The result? Still one of the best gaming experiences in your hands today. Are the upgrades worth the jump, or are you holding out for the Steam Deck 2? And taking the top spot, our undisputed champ is the ASUS ROG Ally X. This thing isn't a handheld, it's a handheld demolition unit. The Ally X takes everything the original ROG Ally did and maxes it out. Inside, you've got an AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme 120Hz refresh rate, 80 watts battery, and 1TB of SSD storage. That's more specs than some full-size laptops. Games like Forza Horizon 5, Doom Eternal, and Remnant 2 run at buttery smooth frame rates, and it even holds up under heat thanks to redesigned thermals and smarter airflow. Yes, it runs Windows. Yes, the setup is clunky, and yes, you'll still need to navigate around Microsoft trying to sell you OneDrive for the 10th time. But when it's up and running, it rips. This is the handheld for gamers who want zero compromise. The ROG Ally X doesn't play around, and it just might be the new standard for what a portable gaming PC should be. If a handheld could fully replace your console and gaming laptop, would you make the switch? And now, a wild card. ASUS just dropped a surprise, the ROG Ally X Xbox Edition. Finally, a handheld that screams Xbox without actually being called the Xbox. It's got the same insane power as the regular Ally X, but now it boots into a custom Xbox interface, has Game Pass preloaded, and even looks like Master Chief's sidearm. This is Microsoft finally dipping its toe into the handheld market, and spoiler, it's looking good. Too early to rank? Yes. Too exciting to ignore? Also yes. If Microsoft leans into this, we might be looking at the start of the next great handheld era. One handheld to rule them all? We'll see. But if you ever wanted to play Halo Infinite on a handheld with official Xbox branding, your time has come. In 2025, handheld gaming isn't just a trend, it's a tech revolution. Whether you want console quality streaming, modded PC firepower, or just a better way to game in bed, there's never been a better time to ditch the TV and just game in your hands.